Stress doesn't survive in my schedule. I'll explain what I mean by this, and I'll teach you how to basically live a stress-free life, ultimately. So, the last 2 days for me have been above average stress. I had a lot of physical work to do. I just had a stretch of a lot of gym work, so my CNS was shot. I had a lot of school work to do. I got out of 3 or 4 hours of lectures straight into two hours of tests. And on top of that, I was dealing with a personal issue, and all of this compounding was too much. Like at one point, I got vertigo, which has never happened to me before. For me, that was a significantly above average day of stress. But fortunately, I've created two habits of mine that will enable me to survive. And what I mean by that, and that's not coherent at all, is one, my discipline is really good, and two, my habits are really good. The reason this is important is because I closed my computer, I was done with my tests, and I didn't want to have to think about anything, right? But I looked at the clock and I was like, I just subconsciously got up, went to the gym. And the reason this is important is because when you're in a state of recovery, it's very difficult to spend more energy trying to figure out how to recover. So if things are incorporated into your schedule that allow you to recover, like I'm subconsciously, because I've trained this habit so much, taking 15 minutes to read right now, and that'll calm you down. Or you're like, I'm always in bed by midnight, or that's kind of late anyway. I'm always in bed by 11. Like if you don't have to think about that stuff, you are going to be so much better off. If your body just knows what to do when it has to do it, it'll make you so essentially you don't have to live in stress. The reason I'm saying this is because last year when I would undergo similar amounts of stress, I would post edgy things on social media and I would stay up late dwelling on everything, and all of that was going completely backwards. Is not helping me at all. And that's what a lot of people do. They'll be like, oh man, I've had such a terrible day, let me treat myself to some ice cream, some junk food. That lowers your energy levels. Like that negatively impacts you. So remember to fall back on your habits that you've trained. Be like, okay, I don't have the energy to think about anything right now. I'm just going to do what is best for me. Like I'm just going to do what I've been doing. And you've been training yourself to be doing good things. So it keeps you safe. Yeah, that's my lesson for today. If there's any questions, leave them in the description. Hopefully I covered everything, because I'm looking at the timer on this take and I did this a lot faster than the last take. So I hope I'm not missing something, but I'm rooting for you. I want you to succeed. You've got to train your habits. It's extremely important. And that's it. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks that will keep you alive, and stay safe out there, I guess. Get out of here.